are now being found at Disney World. Yes, you heard that right. According to TMZ, they say 3 deaths have been reported at Disney World over the last 10 days. And I'm not gonna lie, that seems shocking at first hand. A place where everything is supposed to be happy, sunshine and rainbows and cotton candies is now
been getting exposed for years now. We already know it's not cotton candy and rainbows and, well, it's hella rainbows now, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, we all know Disney not as glitz and glamoury as we think, you know what I'm saying?
Death being reported and bodies popping up in miscellaneous places. Now, originally around October 9th, earlier this month, TMZ reported that haunted mansion guest, responders, wheel, woman out of park, later died in hospital. So this woman went into the haunted mansion attraction at Disney World. And this is what that looks like for those of you who don't know. You go inside, you know, standard haunted house antics. It's dark, it's gloomy, you know, creepy ass attractions and statues and wall decor and whatnot. You know, your standard haunted house type shit. Well, apparently this woman entered this location, this house, and unfortunately ended up not making it back out alive. As you can see here, medical responders heading inside this haunted mansion to come, you know, supposed fish her body out, excuse me. For lack of better terms, this is just unfortunate. Like,
bro, ain't no way, gang. And how ironic that this happens on that ride out of all the attractions Disney got. That one.
And apparently this was one of 3 deaths that has been reported in the last 10 days. 10 days. And according to TMZ, they say, as we previously reported, the guest suffered a possible heart attack while riding the famed attraction. She was found unresponsive on the ride and later pronounced dead after being transported to a local hospital. Say, I guess her heart could not just take it anymore. I mean, she was in her 60s, and I guess she got spooked by something that unfortunately made her jump into the afterlife. I mean, good God, I don't know if she went by herself or if she went with her grandkids, but people, listen, if you have older people who are more fragile within your proximity or within your family, friends, whatever, please do not bring them to these types of events. They could possibly die, like literally, especially if they have heart problems. But what gets even crazier and more spooky is the fact that another dead body was found, like apparently unrelated to any attractions at the park itself. TMZ says Disney World, another day, another body. They say the most magical place on earth has been anything but that for the last 10 days. TMZ has confirmed yet another death occurred on Walt Disney World's property, the third happening yesterday. Now, I'm not entirely sure who the second body was or where the second body was, the second death, but they do say that this marks the 3rd death on the amusement park's property to happen in just over a week following a reported suicide on October 14th.
Yo, what's going on with Disney? That's crazy, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Damn.
At the Contemporary, and another body found at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground on October 21st.
Breaking news, the second person is now fallen or jumped to their death at the Contemporary Resort at Walt Disney World. The incident took place today, Thursday, October 23rd, in the early morning hours. Police sealed the area as quickly as possible and told individuals to refrain from looking down outside of their balconies. In addition, cast members also closed off several entrances to Bay Lake Tower. Bay Lake Tower is the adjacent hotel to the main Contemporary Resort. They were able to use scaffolding, towel carts, and other miscellaneous hotel property in order to block the scene and view from Walt Disney World guests. Eventually, a white police tent was erected at the scene. At this time, Walt Disney World nor local law enforcement have issued any public statements regarding the incident. However, a multitude of guests staying at the hotel said that they received a knock on their door and were asked as well not to look out the balcony windows. By 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, today, Thursday 23rd, all personnel had left the scene. This is the area in which the individual today was located deceased.
And based off of what I was able to find on TikTok, some footage from a user by the name of Ayote Family, or Ayote Family, here's the location of where that person was found. Now, to clarify the story, the first one was from an older lady in her 60s who died after, I guess, getting a heart attack on the Haunted Mansion attraction at Disney World. Now, at the same location, the last 2 was a young woman, based off of what I could find, by the name of Summer Equus, who was 31, who died at the Contemporary Resort Hotel. Based off of what I heard, she took her own life by jumping in front of a model.
Oh, jumping in front of the... Bro, what?